Hey, beautiful people. I'm Mila.
Hey y'all, I'm Monika.
And thanks for joining us.
How are you doing?
I am aligned and balanced.
Okay, well, that's my favorite thing to hear because it means we are ready to get into this. Ah, so I always like to get into the business. But tonight I know we're going to have some fun because everyone loves when we do something about dating, something about randomness, and important lessons. And I really am excited about tonight's conversation. So, Monika, tell me, how's your week?
The week's been good. The weather is nice. I know that sounds all surface. I just been a homebody, getting some stuff organized and making my spot, a sanctuary.
Okay.
Just doing, getting ready. I'm getting ready for something. I don't know what it is, y'all, but
But you're getting ready. All right. Well, that's a good expression. I love that one. Get ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So you're
exactly.
doing all the right things. I like that.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's what I've been doing. Look, I'm trying to off this week. No.
Well,
Um
hey, so that means you truly are getting enlightened,
I'm working on it cuz when your thumb and your index finger get, you be like, I got this close. I did get this close.
Your
I
thumb and
did
your
get
index. That's close, though.
I did get that close, but yeah, I had to throw on some Pastor Torre and Sarah Jakes to calm me down.
Yeah, okay.
But,
Well, I was going to say, I know you have heard some good words. I know you mentioned that church was good on Sunday as well.
well, I had to change the atmosphere because, yeah, uh, yeah, it was back in the day. It was about to.
Would have been a different. Well, that's, you know what? I'm proud of you. Here's to enlightenment and growth. That is the
Right.
whole entire point of this thing. So I'm proud of you. That's good. That's really good. Uh,
Because it really wasn't me. It was just
yeah.
I was being the one antagonized. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you were really rising above. So you were actually channeling into your best self, your most conscious self, because you didn't freak out like you know that you could have or would have done in the previously, because now you have other tools. And what I appreciate about the scenario is that you kind of mentioned to me that you knew it wasn't about you. You were just, like I said, the force in the middle, but that it had nothing to do with you at all. And I guess that helps you be calm,
Ah,
right?
child. Ooh, yeah. I was just. Mm.
Okay, well, see. Well, so wait. So would you say there's a lesson in that though? What was your lesson, your takeaway then from your week?
uh, there's layers to people's situations and family, and
Hmm.
without getting into
Yeah, things
too
could
much
get.
of my business.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
people tell you so much, but once you start digging in and getting you pulling back the layers of the onion, you're like,
Hmm.
nah, this is real pungent.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Girl, I like that analogy right there. You said the onion is too pungent. Yeah, I mean because it's when you're watching a sitcom, it is you're just watching something that's scripted. But like when you get to see the behind the scenes, it's totally like you said, totally different. So I'm proud
Hmm.
of you. I'm proud of you. I love a good week of growth and self exploration and all kind of other stuff that you were doing and manifesting and living at your true highest Monika. So
You know,
I'm here for it.
home, home goods helps.
Oh, some good old retail therapy. Oh yes,
Oh
sis.
yeah, some
Yes.
some nice fluffy soft towels and some nice sheets and another shower curtain. Hmm.
Okay, so it sounds like did you kind of redo the bathroom?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just
What's the
just
color
a
scheme? I mean,
just
let's
a
just
uplift.
yeah,
I
put
don't.
us into the
I
mix.
like neutrals for the bath. I like it
Okay.
real
Spa
neutral.
like.
spa like. Yeah,
Okay, okay, I feel
I
that.
don't like bright colors. Mm-mm.
I'm
Not in.
laughing. You know why I'm laughing? Because you know
Huh.
the color. I said, you know the color of my bathroom, so it just makes
Mm-hmm.
me laugh. But it was a vibe at the moment. You know, now thinking back on it, I probably need to be more spa like. But that's the fun of getting to recreate and create and do things the way you want to. You know, you go through cycles. I guess cycles in your home decor and all that that represents you at that time. But as you
Right.
grow, you got to evolve out of it. But yeah, that's I can appreciate
You know,
that
you
you would
just
have
need
a
something
spa
to,
like space.
yeah, to calm your nerves, calm you down. Like, you know,
Mhm.
when people say it feels cozy and
Mhm.
relaxed, yeah, I know. Mm-hmm.
So you trying to say that aqua, look at aqua sparkle, doesn't make you feel relaxed?
Aqua sparkle, no, girl.
Yeah, I know. And well, it keeps you energized. I always feel invigorated, you know, which is funny. I don't know. I never feel like, huh, I always feel like, oh, good, start the day. Let's do my thing, you know. But okay, well, moving on along with that, my week was great. And that is nice to say. My week was great. I was pleased with the lessons that I had to learn. So that's already really growth for me. I really appreciate, you know, my family, my peoples. I appreciate the spiritual aspect of everyone. And cousin Malcolm has come on our podcast before and had healing conversations, which to date, if you have not had a chance to hear that recording, and we're definitely trying to coordinate with his schedule to get him back for another conversation on what we don't even know. But still, one of our best and most listened to um,
Episode.
episodes. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
was healing conversations with cousin Malcolm. But I will tell you,
You had some
he
aha moments.
girl, he walking like he talking. Like there's not too many people who can say that, and that's without the blood DNA. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
I just to watch how people interact and move and really handle themselves, but also how they how their advice is steadfast and how you can always look at something positive. Like that's one thing that my I guess he and my mother both do is they always see like look at it from a different perspective so that if you think your feelings or get your feelings out of it, look at it like this. Can you be more
Right.
empathetic? Does that person need love? Like let's analyze it. I'm like, oh Lord, I'm supposed to be the analytical person. But he just has a calm way, and I really appreciate good sound advice, and you have to. The thing is, I know people love therapy. You only want to get, think that only your therapist has valid advice. But I want to remind you that if you have some people in your life that are spiritually sound, spiritually guided, you know, enjoy and appreciate what wise counsel, a good friendship, good sisterhood. Enjoy that. Someone that you can bounce off your ideas and
Mm-hmm.
actually know that you're going to get something honest and true. Because see, some people don't like an honest and true conversation, but
No.
also that they will pour back into you, even if they have to kind of dig a little bit and cut. They're gonna smooth it over. They're gonna put the neosporin on that cut. They've already gave you the hydrogen peroxide, and they're gonna give you a band-aid. They're not gonna leave you out here messed up. But they
Right.
are gonna be truthful to you to the point, and give you a perspective on it. Not saying right or wrong, but just how to move and how to do different things. And one thing I will say, take away from, uh, my sessions with cousin Malcolm was to make sure that when you are leaving your vehicle, especially going into spaces that are full of energy and he has a video, and I hope he publishes or puts it on his Instagram. But he has this whole thing where he tells people to do before you get out of your vehicle, just to kind of get your focus back, like he said on our episode. Pull your spirit back, cover yourself before you're going out there, and put some reflection on there so that you could, whatever people are trying to give you, it reflects back to them, and also what you are trying to give out, right? you
Right.
you remember who you are, what your space is, what your role is
Don't forget
within.
who you are. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. When you move out here in these streets, so that's the
When I
streets.
move, you move, just
Just
like
like
that.
that, but to make sure that you're moving at your authentic self. See,
Right.
that's the bottom line. Like if you out here just wilding out because people are wilding out, that doesn't help you. But if you
No.
remember that you're the light, that you're illumination, that you know that you are sent, or do you have a bigger purpose? Whatever that is. It's not saying that we all, that's a nice thing. He wasn't saying that I needed to be him, but the advice was so sound and true, especially in the season of healing and restoration that my family's in, that I
Hmm.
was just like, oh, thanks, cuz. So I appreciate wise
Oh, so you had
counsel.
some healing sessions.
I sure did, and I understand why he stays booked and busy. That's what. Wait, oh my goodness, there's too many stories. I was like, I appreciate, and I know why he stays booked and busy, because when he gives you a call, that's a call you want to answer. You want to answer because you want to be able to kind of throw that out at people, and I mean, whew, it was, I don't know. There's therapy, and we definitely support and encourage that around here.
Hmm.
But there's spiritual therapy. Like I said, if you got a
Oh yeah.
pastor, somebody you believe, just someone who shares your like-minded principles, or maybe they don't, but they're enlightened and you know it, man, lean on them. Lean on
Yeah,
them.
you don't need to be out here by yourself.
Mm-mm, no, lean on it. A closed mouth. You know
Don't
what the
get
saying
fed.
say. That's what
Hmm.
they say, girl. And it so far it has proven to be true. So open up your mouth and get fed and get well and get healed. And that is my takeaway. Be the light.
Right.
Be the light. So even if the situation is kind of dark and shaky, be the light and see what happens. And oh, I tell you, it's amazing. It's amazing
Hmm.
what we're able to do. So that was that. Now, girl, anything that I'm missing, because I want to get into the the good stuff, the juicy parts.
Anything you're missing? They're celebrating hip hop, 50 years of hip hop. So there's like a documentary on Netflix. There were some events this weekend that's going on for
Mhm.
like the rest of the month all over the world, nation. Um, if you've been watching our Instagram stories, I've been posting there's an Instagram called Music Sermon, and they're doing hip hop. So because it's 50th year of hip hop, there's a IG account called, and they're posting 30 pop 50. And so I caught on probably like maybe on like the fifth day or something. So if I don't miss it, I've been posting every day and posting a song because they'll have different themes. So for day 12, it's a song from the first hip hop album you bought with your own money. So that's back in the day when you can get like 18 CDs
Cassette.
for a penny.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking,
Um,
well, oh, girl, I was, mine was a cassette. Do you know what? Do you remember what your first hip hop song, blah blah blah, that you bought with your own money was?
the first one that came to mind is, and I still have the CD, Common. I used to love her.
Oh, yeah, that's classic right there.
Yeah.
Oh, well, because I'm old school, and I've been, about the music life and going to like record stores and getting the cassette, just the whole thing. Mine was De La Soul, Me, Myself, and I. So, yeah, and then Joy, and then Raw Bass and Pain. Yeah, those were the.
But the one I do have on cassette, and I still have the cassette. I don't have nothing to play it right
Yeah.
now, but is a Little Kim Hardcore.
Oh wow. Okay, see, I had that one on CD, but girl, did you? I'm surprised you didn't wear that out. Okay.
No, we did. I used to bump that
Oh
when I used to
yes. Every
drive and go to Lincoln High School.
yeah. Oh my goodness, that made me. Do you understand? Everyone thought they were so. Obviously now looking back, I would say, oh, maybe we were a couple of years too young, but
Right.
that to really fully grasp. But it was hard. It was what people liked.
I
Okay.
mean, it was hardcore, but I mean, they got WAP now, so
Oh,
well,
yeah. Well, no, yeah, no, I appreciate what her lyrical content was about as well.
right.
Mm, I'll just say it like that. Okay, so this sounds good. Like those questions every day. I mean, I try to tell the people if they're not going to our Instagram, they are missing out, because Auntie Season podcast Instagram page got it going on. I like that. Okay, so wait, do you have another one offhand, or am I putting you on the spot, Monika?
No, I can bring up another one. Let
Yeah,
me go to
because
his
I love
page real
that. That's what I'm
quick.
saying. We get into the real, like how we really do without catching up. I'm like, mm.
Yeah, the another one is let's see here. day 11, it was your ideal of the definitive hip hop track. Like, what
Of
is
the
the
quintessential like hip
yeah.
hop song to me.
Uh-huh.
That's so funny because now you just want me. I feel like the Brady Bunch, Marsha, 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 Malcolm, Malcolm, Malcolm. No, really the, uh, I I grew up so hip hop from the West perspective that there are a few songs. I don't think I could just pick one,
Mm-hmm.
because I just don't think I could just pick one. But if I had to choose something, it would be something from the West Coast because, um, shoot, growing up, everyone loved MC8. You want to get lit tonight? Oh no, DJ Quick. I'm sorry. You want to get lit tonight, tonight. I mean, and that was just like such a fun party, like hip hop record. I don't know if you even remember DJ Quick tonight.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Girl, I'm
Oh
looking
my.
at these people's comments and the answers. One person, they put like a whole list, but
Yeah, because I'm like, how
someone
can
put
you choose just one? And the other one would be a Snoop Dogg song for me because Doggy Style, probably how you felt about the Little Kim was the Doggy Style. I mean,
well, yeah, girl, yeah, I
girl,
should know. I should have know all those songs, but
I don't even want to tell you who bought it for me. I'm
I
just
could.
gonna say it was an adult, so I'm not sure. But I literally I heard someone, a, a brother came through, driving, summertime. Obviously, his car was clean, and they were bumping. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none, or ain't no fun. And I just oh, like it just took me back. I felt young, a youngerish. Just carefree. I was like, oh my goodness, it was just a whole moment and a vibe. So I guess, yeah, for me,
I
maybe Snoop Dogg. Then I guess definitive album Doggy Style. Even though that wasn't really the question. What about you?
actually, because I was introduced to East Coast, so when I think of hip hop, the origins, I automatically go to East Coast, and so for me, it would probably be like a Wu Tang song,
Mm,
or
like cash rules
or
everything around me. Is that?
Wu Tang Ice Cream, or it might be actually Tribe. That's for me, electric relaxation, like that. That for me,
Mhm.
yeah, like Tribe Called Quest, yeah. Because on this list, like one of the first ones that got pinned, they put
Mhm.
"They Reminisce Over You" by Pete Rock.
Oh, girl, but that was the jam. Whew, I mean, that was the real jam.
Right.
Reminisce over you, and it was that jazzy.
See, yeah, I like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's me. I like that jazzy hip hop,
you do. Okay,
like
so wait,
Guru, Tribe Called Quest,
wait.
De
What
La
was that
Soul.
group
Yeah,
that was from here? Digital Underground. Wait, no, not that. I'm sorry. It was the one that had Diggable Planets.
Diggable
So you were in
Planets.
the
Mm-hmm.
Diggable Planets.
Yeah.
See. Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I can feel that about. Isn't that funny? I could definitely see that being your vibe and your lane. When
Right.
and then it's funny because was definitely gangster rap and ratchet and ridiculous. Like I was like,
I
no
mean,
DJ Quick. Minister Society was really the soundtrack. I mean,
girl, you know what I listened to earlier? Someone was playing it. The show soundtrack. I have to go back and pull it. The show soundtrack. I actually think I still got that on CD.
yeah,
That soundtrack was the bomb because it has that one song on it by Mary J. Blige too. Every day,
yes.
every day. Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait. Now you got me thinking. I mean, for me, above the rim. We gonna just throw out one above the rim with that
Of
SWV
course.
anything.
Yep.
Oh my good, hoochies need love too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, do you understand? See, that's okay. Wait, the
It's so
songs I
many. It's
described.
so many. Like, just like wow. Like it just takes you back to you just
Yeah. See, and that's funny. And this had nothing to do with East Coast, West Coast, imaginary. No, no, no. It's
uh-uh.
just the people I was around were West Coast guys, so they
Mm-hmm.
were excited about the E40s. Like,
Right.
really, when I think of like some of my first hip hop that I was like kind of introduced to, well, of course, it was Cousin Malcolm, and it was like Run DMC and Aerosmith. But that just
Mm-hmm.
lets you know how grown we are. But when my friends, the girls and guys that I hung with when they started like bringing they did Biggie for I guess inclusive for the East Coast, but
Girl,
it was really more West
I was
Coast.
listening to Too Short with the Cambodians. What you
Yes,
talking about?
honey, Too Short, E40, ECC.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, yes.
And let's
Too
see.
short freaky tales.
Yes, yes. DJ Quick, MC8. Of course, Death Row.
Ice Cube.
Oh, well, see, that Predator album, that
Oh.
girl, that Predator album, that man. If you want to talk about, the thing is, what I appreciate about Ice Cube, since you brought his name to the conversation, Monika,
Mm-hmm.
is that if you listen to his hip hop, oh, he was revolutionary on another level. Like they
Of
not,
course, they
but
wasn't ready.
then he made the transition, because this is the cancel culture time. But
Right.
he made that transition, and he seems like he's such good people, a hard worker, genuine, blah blah blah, to acting with no hiccup. But I mean, because when he was talking about the Predator album, he basically breaks down like why the riots had to happen,
Mm-hmm.
what happened. I mean, he was naming chiefs of police and and allegations. I mean, he was very strong. Like, I don't know from the West Coast if the people, because I know the East Coast, like I said, sometimes they're more conscious and they have a different style. But
Right.
from the West Coast though, one well, now everyone probably will say Kendrick Lamar, but from old school, Ice Cube, don't let that Jerry curl and that doughboy persona from
Mm-mm.
from
Ice
Boys in the
Cube
Hood fool
and
you.
Ice Cube and Tupac.
Truth, truth, truth. And remember, Ice Cube goes all the way. I mean, back to like NWA. So he's even like he's there in '91 talking about what's happening when the riot, the Rodney King situation. Like, he to me was kind of is showing hip hop at its, especially West Coast hip hop, at
Mm-hmm.
its true bold, honest art. It was just wonderful because, honey, today was a good day. Every time you hear that, if you're on the West, I mean, I lose. Everybody knows like almost every word to that song. Just waking up in the morning. I mean, when you
Right.
hear that sample, and the West, we really sampled a lot of
Mm-hmm.
old school like beat sounds for a particular era of old school funk, like Parliament,
Right.
Bootsy Collins, and those are like albums I grew up with. So I have to say, when even though, like you said, you think of the roots of hip hop, you go to the East. When I think of like loving hip hop, though, I have to be on where I
Okay.
learned to love it, which was
But
Cali.
also, yeah, because school, she was from the East Coast, so that's how I got on that tip. And then
Okay.
also like you just said, the roots of it, but the roots for me, yeah,
Mhm.
the roots, like you said, that genre for me, that's me. And then like down south,
Mhm. Yeah.
like, shoot, the Brat, Outcast,
Yeah, yes, the record she was with Chris Cross. So, girl, yes, honey, you give me all the
good
feel because I
Goody
just knew I was gonna
Mob.
marry Daddy Mac.
Right. You know what I'm saying? There's some heavy hitters down there, and down south too. So
Yes. Oh,
I mean,
David Banner.
even in
Oh yeah. Oh
Texas, yeah,
yes. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I mean,
what Paul Wall and
oh,
the
Paul
other
Wall.
guys,
See, no,
what's
everyone wants to give Eminem and different people credit, but Paul Wall, man, held it down for that. Yeah.
girl, I'm not an
Mm.
Eminem fan, so
Neither. Yeah. No. So yep, we can agree on that one.
I ain't got nothing against it. I
Just him.
just
No.
I'm not an Eminem
Nope. The
fan.
the place where his hip hop came from, I just never was there.
No.
So.
Now I like third base.
I'm not mad. I understand. So we're not saying we don't like non-melanated rap. We're just saying it gotta make sense, okay, to us.
Right.
And I, you know what, he has a different kind of experience that I didn't relate to. Now people will say, "What are you don't know about Boys in the Hood?" No, but everybody I know was listening to that. So, so we were making memories to that. So that's what that's my. But also shout out
Oh,
to
LL
Seattle.
Cool J. LL
Oh,
Cool J too.
now he was universal. Okay,
Oh yeah, girl.
maybe it would be an LL Cool J song, definitive hip hop for me. But
You
like,
jiggling baby,
go ahead, baby. I
or
wait.
round the way, girl, or I need
Oh,
love.
oh, girl.
Or
Everybody wanted to
mama said
go.
knock you out.
Oh my girl, round the way, girl. That's just every time I hear that. Or to me, it's lounging though with Toto. Like that's what you said. Who do you love? Who do you love?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, LL Cool J though. I mean, he's had quite a, a bunch of hits, and I think that now people forget what a good lyricist he is. But
Right.
it definitely. But from Washington, I gotta remember to shout out Sir Mix a Lot.
I know
I
you.
mean, see, come on, if we're gonna really represent the town, I'm from C Town, okay? We
My
Sir
posse's
Mix a
on
Lot
Broadway.
and
Posse it
a
up.
Kid Sensation. And Kid Sensation, I had Kid Sensation's album, girl. Please, you
Go
better
back
know
the
about
other way.
that.
We stop at you that dicks.
Girl, and that's the only thing that's still up there because everything else in the song pretty much don't exist except
Right.
dick. Seattle done got so gentrified. It's like if you don't know who Sir Mix-a-Lot is, go listen to his songs. You'll know how Seattle used to be. Okay, I mean Swap Meet Louie, girl,
Oh
listen to Gravy.
Lord, because
Like,
you know
oh
we had
my
the swap
goodness.
meet down in Lakewood, Tacoma, girl.
We had the King Center. We had, oh my goodness, in Columbia Plaza. Oh no, where everybody's PCC is. If you're new to the community, yeah,
Hmm.
it was the Hellify swap meet. Okay, that was Columbia Plaza, and you could go up there and get any and everything questionable.
Swap meet Louie.
Oh man, that's with yeah, that's a fun Seattle. I don't know. That's a fun Seattle. That's all I'm. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, no, I have to give credit to
Oh,
Sir
Funk
Mix a Lot
Master
because
Flex.
well, Sir Mix a Lot had the first song that they had the hip hop song that they couldn't play during the day with Baby Got Back, and you know that's iconic. I
Right.
mean, when you hear that dun, 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 it's like,
Right.
oh, you know, it's about to be a party, okay?
That's the
Oh,
same. Yeah, that's the same for like juvenile now. You know,
oh, oh, but Juvie the Great.
doom, doom, doom,
I had my mama
doom,
listening to
doom,
Juvie.
doom.
Okay. Oh, that means get up. That means start shaking
Right.
them thigh muscles, girl. You about to
Cash
get
Money
ready.
with the records for the not 2000.
Manny Fresh. Oh my goodness, we love Manny Fresh as a producer. Oh my goodness, he make
Look,
me happy.
if I have a birthday celebration on one of these big birthdays, or if I get married again, girl, it's about to be a party.
Oh, I know the music will be. I know the music is gonna be lit. Okay, and you've been into Afro beats recently too. Okay, girl.
Right.
See, sorry, we done sidebar all the way to another thing, but the whole point of that was our Instagram page is popping. That's period, point blank. So now speaking of social media and things like that, we had lots of things that we were going to talk about. We were like, "Ooh, let's talk about life lessons and blessings." And then Monika, did what you do. And you know what you did, right?
Hmm.
You flooded. I very rarely get online, and you flooded my DMs with all of these interesting things, like 1,000 things that were all fascinating. I was like, oh Lord, I'm caught in the matrix. But but one you did send me deserves a full conversation and a shout out. So we will shout out at Payoff for Style. And then you can see the clips in which we're going to be discussing at Diet underscore Paratha, God's Gift Emporium, in case you're trying to look it up and see what we are referring to, because these are hilarious. So, like I said, Monika does what she does. She has hot, interesting content, and she flooded my DMs with it. And this one stood out the most. Now, Monika, tell us about this content.
This shout out to this lady. I just ran across it and I was like, you know what? She's right. Like this needs to be a theme. The first one that came up is a video of her in the kitchen with her son. She's standing behind her son and teaching him how to wash some dishes. She says, "I'm teaching my son how to clean up after himself so your daughter doesn't have to deal with a man who was catered to his whole life."
Girl, and when I started there, and then I love the way it kind of zooms in her face so she can give you that look like, yeah, that's what I'm doing for you. You owe me. You owe me. You better be a good, in like it's just hilarious. Like I'm raising a good human. And it's so funny. So I said, okay, Monika, I can scroll through these other 18 and see what else she's teaching these kids because she obviously has two sons. And so I scrolled through and then I see another one that makes me laugh.
Which
And,
one was that? Because
um,
they all are
yeah,
hilarious.
teaching my son about the importance because you know where I'm from, girl.
Hmm.
Teaching my son about the importance of quality skincare so your daughter doesn't have to justify her $200 serums.
I
That
don't
was a
see nothing
word.
wrong
That was
with
a
that.
word.
Fine. $200 pairs of shoes, if not more. So,
Yeah, but when they need to be thinking about that and making that fashion math work out, the men don't be mathing like that, girl.
right.
No, no, they don't. But I just love the whole concept of this though. The
Hmm.
important because she's actually showing her son like also do this for your skin, baby, so that your skin will be glowing and popping. But don't question anyone about what they spend to make their skin and make themselves feel and look better,
I
because they
think
have to operate within their body.
right. I think the number one video,
Mm,
this part of the skit I like is the
mm.
one where she says she's on a yoga mat with her son and they're breathing and she's teaching my son mindfulness so your daughter doesn't have to deal with a man who lacks emotional intelligence.
Girl, I love I love that. I love that. So that's why I said these were so on point. She had one that said, teaching my son to keep busy while I get ready so your daughter doesn't have to get constantly here. Are you ready yet? Oh, I said, yeah, but I don't know anyone actually who does that. They just know I'm gonna take the time I need. When I come out and I'm really, really, really done, I'm really, really, really done. Now, if I
Well,
don't have
yeah,
my
if
shoes on yet, I'm not really, really, really done. So don't, whatever.
right, and if your person gets to know you,
Yeah.
they should get to know this pretty quick. They'll know that okay, she needs her time to get ready, and I'm not even about to you know, your person will be like, I'm just gonna wait until the last 5 minutes of when you finish getting dressed, and then I'll go ahead and get dressed.
Yeah, yes, that's the girl. Do you know that's what happiness is when your partner understands the assignment, okay,
Right.
and doesn't try to put any energy. Like, don't even start wherever we're going with energy where I feel like I have to justify what I'm doing to feel my best and be flossy and saucy out here. You
And
know,
it's even better when you both are on a continent time, so it's just
Woo,
like whatever.
girl, that's the best. Girl, do you understand? That was one good thing about dating a man from
I thought I was running late.
No,
Oh,
oh girl, what you said? Well, he said time. That's a Western construct. I was like, say it again. I said, well, you got a situation where you have to be timely. He said, that's that situation. So I don't move like that in real life. And I was like, dang, he really don't.
and then there was one other one that I really like. She said they're sitting on like the
Yeah,
sun and writing in the journal, and she's saying teaching my son to write down his feelings when he's upset, so your daughter won't have to deal with his impulsive outbursts. Love it.
girl, that was a word. That was a word, Monika. That was a word. That one. And the way she looks and the way this little boy is writing so hard. Okay, another one that reflects what I'm about. Teaching my sons to appreciate retail therapy so your daughter doesn't have to hear, do you really need that?
And another
Oh.
one. Mixing in with the hip hop, Notorious B.I.G. And another one.
Yeah. Oh my goodness,
You
girl.
must be used to me spending.
Spending, yeah, but that's why I said these are way cute. Okay, so what if off the top of your mind, what's another one that she could do a video of? Because these are too precious. I mean,
uh
she
you
hit the
know
nail
what?
on
I
the head.
would do another one where it's catering to your, he's being not just mindful but empathetic to your daughter
Yeah,
or somebody's daughter
yeah.
when she is on her cycle.
Oh, girl, yes, I'm here for it. Oh, yes.
Like already have like a self-care basket already, or self,
Mhm,
like a monthly basket already ready for her. Like
mhm,
get the heating pad, dude.
mhm.
You
The
know what I'm saying?
chocolates,
Rub her
yes.
feet. Please go
Mhm.
ahead and get the extra, tampons, pads, whatever.
She's using,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? Have some teas on deck.
Oh, speaking of that, what do you think about that little like the cup though? Would you consider using the period cup?
Hell no.
It just seems like foolishness, but I know that people say it's good for the environment. But see, sometimes people say
That's
that
not good for your coochie. I don't
they,
care if it's good for my environment. Is it good for my? Yeah, no.
yeah, that's why I said sometimes people be saying stuff is so good for the environment that you be like, F the environment thing, because this is not gonna work. Okay,
No, that
no.
doesn't make any sense for you be having a whole uh
Cup. It like a whole. It's a cup. Because I guess I guess that's for people who they consider. I wonder where they get the like standard for what they consider a normal menstrual cycle is. Because I'm like, what these normal menstrual cycle people like just 2 drops and like ooh, that's it. That's all you're gonna bleed for the day, huh?
Well, like if your body is in optimum health, it should
Yeah.
be only like a few, not even like teaspoons in 2 3 days, and that's I would want to attain that before season of my life, but
Oh, girl. Oh well, like I said, that's a conversation for a whole nother day about our bodies. But I just was wondering because I'm like I just feel like that is just really trifling. But yes, I agree. You had the best idea. I can't wait for her to do it. I mean, yeah,
Mhm.
because that is the perfect one. Don't ask me because I don't have any idea. She
If
was
you
putting
want
it
her
on
to bring,
there.
yeah, you want her to bring life into your household,
Yeah.
dude. Like, mm-mm.
Yeah, maybe one on cooking since you did one on reproductive and
That
health and
too.
yeah.
You know what? I know somebody, and they said that their mother taught them how to cook when they were younger because
Mhm.
his parents owned,
Mhm.
and his mother said, I'm going to teach you, like at 8 years old or something, I'm going to teach you how to cook just in
Mhm.
case you marry somebody, you have a wife who doesn't know how to cook. And best believe, they ended up marrying somebody, but now divorced, but they didn't cook.
Girl, that's how it goes. Shoot, my dad told me his mom told him that he knew how to do the laundry, he knew how to cook his meals, he knew how to do AB. But he was saying it's because my mom said. And I was like, oh yeah, your mom was of this ilk, okay? My grandmother, she said no. She said I had to learn how to do that because my mom said. I was like, oh, that's good, Dad. That's nice. So that's why he could cook. So
It
I
is
mean, the
because, I
important thing was
mean,
to be able to sustain yourself,
yeah,
off
you
of
can
real food.
sustain yourself, and also, but you may um meet somebody and actually, love somebody and be in a relationship with somebody, and cooking is not their ministry, it's not their forte. They
Hmm.
do everything else good, but the cooking, because I have some family members, and the cooking is not their forte, but
They do everything else right.
right. And so the other person's spouse knew that going in, and so they made that decision. They was like, that's not going to hinder them from loving that person or with them. Because I
Nope.
mean, like cooking, I mean, you can go get a cook to come in, you can go get some frozen stuff, you could get family members to cook for you. I mean,
I think
it is what it is.
it's all about passion, and like you said, with our deal breakers, because we were talking about that earlier with the cleaning. Like it's
Right.
like some people's ministry is cleaning. They feel more calm, they feel in control, they like to do it, they like it to be tight. Like that's their thing. Like
Some
that's how
people,
they
it's a
release
stress
stress.
reliever for some
Yes,
people.
yeah. But other people, that is not their ministry. Do not feel bad if you have to go get hire some outside professional help to help you do that. Do
I
it.
don't think it don't matter if you got a house, a shack, an apartment. I know somebody, they got an apartment condo. Girl, don't you know they have a maid come in once a month?
I'm not mad
Because
at
when you
it.
think about it, it's like, especially if you're working or you're an
Hmm.
entrepreneur, time is money, and you don't have
Hmm.
time to be cleaning up like 2 to 4 hours.
Mm-mm.
Like,
No, not giving your place a deep clean ever so often.
right,
Yeah.
and you're gonna make more money than you're gonna pay the cleaning people anyways,
Yeah.
girl.
No.
Mm-mm.
See,
And you can write it off, girl.
is it know what you like to do? What is your skill and stick with that? Well, see, the thing
That's
about
gonna
for
be in
me,
my budget when I go out and get my next house. That's
yeah,
that's gonna be in my
girl,
something.
it makes
I don't
sense.
I don't I don't like cleaning the stove.
Mm-mm.
I really
But
don't.
there's somebody who doesn't mind making money. That's their testimony, and they don't
Right.
mind. They don't mind getting paid to do it.
And
So
I
it's
don't
not
like cleaning the
disrespectful.
refrigerator. Not that I
No,
have a nasty one, but I just don't like it's
no,
that's
but the time, yeah, the time you have to get, I have to get you, I have to psych myself out to do those things. I'm like, oh
right. You
Lord,
gotta
I
you gotta build yourself
don't.
up. You're like, okay, I'm gonna do it on this day.
Yeah, but I don't mind. But see, I don't mind cooking. Like some people say that's therapeutic for them. Oh, I don't mind. But I
Um,
realize that I'm very particular though in my kitchen. I mean, I've actually cried. I've actually cried when people have been in my kitchen. Just it's
you
the
sure
chaos.
have.
Yeah,
Yep.
girl, the chaos. I can't. Oh my gosh. I do not like that. I don't. But I'm working on that because you see where the issue is, and you say, okay, I can work on it. Because we have all cooked, but it wasn't in my kitchen. I was like,
No.
we've all cooked together, but
And
you're
it
right. It
depends
was
on the layout of the kitchen, but I have
too.
to I I'm a baker, but I
Mm-hmm.
can I can cook, but I have to that passion, that fire to cook has to be ignited in me, and I have to be
Mm.
in a mood.
Mm.
Like I'm just not gonna just be cooking every day just to cook every day.
Well, I think it's always fun when you get to cook with your significant other.
Right.
Just to be in the kitchen with each other, that creation, that energy that you're giving out. That's one of my favorite times to cook. Even though I don't, sometimes it's just nice to cook for someone else,
Yeah,
whoever it
because you
be. Yeah.
cooking, you cooking with love. You're not cooking
Mhm.
out of obligation or
Mhm.
chores.
Yeah. So, or not sustenance. Like I have to eat, so I got to make this.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
if it's this is like that, then I'm not cooking. We need to go somewhere. 13 coins. I don't know. We need to go somewhere.
You say it might be late, but there's some place that's open. Okay, are
Exactly.
we going down to the international district, or what are we where are we gonna go? Choose a restaurant. Okay, but yeah, and she's yeah. I felt like this has been the summer of the ID for Monika, but just moving right along, as she would say. So those were all good. Those were all good. I think good points. And I love that another woman. Like I think we all talk about it, but this lady, honey, she just was right on the money with putting it in video form and showing her actually show these young children of hers the way, the
But you
way.
can see it's universal. I mean,
Yeah.
she's of a different ethnicity, but this is a universal thing.
Oh, girl, it's the best. I'm like it. It's like chicken noodle soup for my sister girl soul. Truly, like watching this, I'm like, oh, I feel healed. I was like, I know that there are some moms that have been doing this too. So I know that we're all talking about it. I know she's not
Hmm.
the exception. Someone right now might be married to a person that was their mama's way. And I hope you're nice to that lady. The thing is, I hope people know to be nice when you have to be respectful when you just have a mediocre and okay mother-in-law, but to be nice, to really go out of your way to show a good mother-in-law kindness, and to know the difference, and to know when you have a good mother-in-law. Okay, like,
Yeah, my mother-in-law from my ex-marriage, she was the sweetest. She was.
see, and that's a blessing because I dated. The reason I could give that advice about the mother-in-law because I
Hmm.
dated a man who was engaged to someone whose mother-in-law was so horrific, and I tried, and I understood why he needed all the therapy, why he needed this woman to be his mom, so he could be emotionally intelligent, he could know to write instead of having outbursts, all of this. But then I met his mom, and I understood really where all of the dysfunction came from, and I just had to stay prayed up. When the word says equally yoked, sometimes that's the red flag. Seeing your mother-in-law and they be wild. But anyway, that's we not gonna talk about other show topics now. But yeah, having a good mother-in-law is a
That's
blessing.
that's a that's a holiday episode.
For
How
real, because
how to how
people
to how to get along with the in-laws.
truly well, and but this is technically August is family month, because it's before a lot of kids go back to school. I guess if you're down south, you guys are
Family
going back to school.
reunion.
I said, if you're down south, I guess you already started school. So I hope you enjoyed your summer. But if you're up north, you're still enjoying the last final days of summer
Right.
as August rolls on. So yes. And that's for parents, okay? Because some parents are already skipping and happy because their kids are now back on that school schedule. While
They
others
can't wait.
yeah, while others are still having to go through, they're still trying to use Auntie and everybody else to pick, manage, and make sure the kids are doing something because
Well,
they
I
still got a
hope
couple
I
more
hope that
weeks.
the kids learn some manners before they go back to school. Cause man, these some of these kids, I don't even know. I don't even know, and they don't learn it from themselves. They learn it from their parents. So I'm just gonna leave it right there.
I just want to shout out again. Her name is at Pay Y'all for Style. That needs to be a lot of people's mama, okay? Because she's just getting in there and doing the work. See, that's
Hmm.
that's the problem. I don't think people have the heart to do the work. You
No,
know.
they just end up having
Mm-mm,
these kids, and a lot of times, I mean, I'm
mm-mm.
not saying that people aren't bringing kids into this world with love, but they are bringing it. Hold on, let me take that back. They are bringing well with love, lust, but I don't think a lot of times people are bringing in kids with intention.
They okay. No, that's fair. So don't before you want to get upset with Monika. No, I hear that point because it's a difference between it's intention. It's different than you guys found out you're pregnant, you're okay with it, you're happy, you move forward.
Or it's
Then
different if somebody brought a puppy home.
yeah, and then it's different if you guys planned it. Like you said, this is how
Right.
we want to raise our child. This is what we want to do. I
Right.
want to create this life with you. Let's go on this journey. This isn't just an 18-year life commitment. This is a for life commitment. Because
Right.
we are sharing, our
DNA.
blueprint, yeah, with each other.
Yeah.
We're mixing those things together. Oh yeah,
Right.
girl, I feel you there. I feel you there, and it shows. Like obviously, Payal for style must have dated some not great guys per se, but not bad ones, but just enough where she said, "Oh no." When she got with the right one, they obviously got aligned. She doesn't look like any kind of dumb woman at all. And not
Mm-mm.
saying that if you get misaligned with someone, you're dumb, but just saying like
Right.
she looks like she probably was also her culture probably really was about like the family and marriage and like sticking with your partner, good or bad or indifferent. Because she looks happy. Her boys look really like they understand, like she's teaching them. That's the thing. I don't know if people are really taking the time to be teaching the repetitive action of teaching. I don't think
Girl,
they are, because they don't really train their
they
dogs.
don't have the attention span to do that.
Girl, they're not training their dogs. You're just talking about the dogs walking around the neighborhood, people letting them do anything they want to. I said, if you can't train a dog, then I think you need to be reconsidering how you train a kid. And don't get confused. If your dog is neurotic and crazy and just a mess, you're a hot damn mess, and that's not a great dog.
People don't
What the
have
hell your kid is gonna be like?
people don't have the patience. They don't even have the patience to drive. So it's like, you really think you're gonna have the patience to raise a whole nother human being?
Yeah, they do. Well, I guess they think. Well, now that's why people like say crazy stuff like, "Oh, the kid, he just knew they or she just knew they just knew." I'm like, the kid doesn't. What does the kid know? Well, you have to tell a kid everything. A kid is a blank canvas. Doesn't mean that they know. It means that you just get to
Right.
decide what is of value to them, what you think is going to be important on their journey, and you have to fill them up with something. And if you don't fill them up with something, they will get filled from somewhere else. It might be watching misbehaviors or misdeeds of other kids, and they think they can bring that energy back to you. But no, no,
Or
this lady
the
is doing a good job
the black hole of YouTube.
for raising kids.
People have their kids let their kids be on YouTube all day.
Girl, I'm not. Well, before I guess it was television of some sort. So YouTube has just become the new TV.
Right,
So
YouTube
I
and social
yeah.
media.
Yeah, but I just feel like sometimes YouTube I maybe get, but social media I feel like can be so detrimental to them because they might
Not
not be
just kids,
emotionally
yeah,
able to handle it.
even adults. It's
Yeah,
messing with our attention spans.
yeah, because you know what? If it's longer than a 15 seconds, clip it. A lot of people don't want to see it.
Girl, if you got more than like 5 sentences, I'm have to just bookmark it and come back later.
Oh
I
Lord, your
I'm not about to.
bookmarks. You ain't never coming back to things.
I'm not about to read a whole three first chapters of your book. Like, I just can't.
Okay, I yeah. Oh my, that's why I said, Monika, I am not
I
even
just like
messing
to
with
get the
you.
highlights and go. Like,
Okay, highlight. Okay, so I think wait on that one, Monika. I think that is the takeaway for the week. You said get the highlights
and
and
go.
go. Okay, well we are in agreement there. I just always love catching up with you. So I'm going to ask you, what's our business of the week?
Well, the business is, and I don't know. I always keep forgetting about the bit her business, but I shouldn't, because it's sweetest Monique. Her name is Monique, not Monika, but her name is Monique, and it is
Hmm.
Spotlight Spot. Can I spell? Spotlight Body Care. It is black owned, women owned, based out of Tacoma
Hmm.
or Pierce County. She makes handmade body care and accessories, goat's milk, and a variety of different flavors and smells. I will, of course, tag and post it on our Instagram. But the reason I'm bringing her up is because for my birthday, one of my girlfriends she got me like a whole goodie bag of stuff, but one of it was the soaps in there, and I'm because I keep forgetting to. I just want to go and get like a whole bunch of soaps from her because her soaps are bomb.
Mm. Because you
So
said goat
like
milk, right?
right. So
Right.
like for the
Super
holiday,
creamy. Yeah. Super creamy.
friends and family heads up. That's what y'all going. Um, you know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
You need to wash your ass, but yeah.
Oh, you don't say so. Oh, okay. That's a
Mm-hmm.
good concept, Monika. I like it. Especially as ladies. I mean,
But she
wash
has
that
body.
thing
She also
off.
has body oils and like creams and lotions and potions and yeah, it's just
Bo- Body oils are the
luxurious.
bomb. Body oils
Hmm.
are the bomb.
That is Spotlight Body Care.
Spotlight body care. It sounds like a plan to me. I love it. Okay. I know that you told us about the 50th anniversary of hip hop stuff that was going on, but anything interesting in the town that's going on this week you want to let the people know about?
It'll be tagged in our IG stories because I don't
Oh,
have a whole list to go over. There's a lot of stuff going on. I feel like people just cramming in events because we've been inside and there's an event there's like 50-11 events every day. It's kind of like ridiculous. Like
oh,
there was stuff going on in Seattle today, but was I about to drive up there?
no. But see, that's what I'm talking about. The when the Leo says enough is enough, you know that is a lot of events, okay? Because honey, the Leo like to get seen. So I love it. Well, then on that note, Monika, you know, we hope you enjoyed being with us and spending some time with us, family. We enjoyed you. Monika, have a blessed and happy rest or new week ahead. And
You too.
until we get together,
Be kind.
stay safe.
Peace.
Support Monika. Where can they find us again?
They can find us on Anchor, Spotify, and now iTunes.
Mm.
And please like, share, subscribe, and leave us a comment. You can shoot us an email or a voice message if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
And with all that, love and gratitude.
Remember to call your aunties or your girlfriends and say hi. Bye.